Hey everybody, 3KO Games here, back with another Empires and Puzzles War video. Skyfire, so we've got some dragons going on, and we are up against this Japanese alliance. Hello and good luck to you. Alright, bad luck in wars lately, so what do you do? I don't know, I tried to do a couple raids before. Did well in the raid tournament today, 5 in a row, and then 2 just random raids that against some tough teams that I beat. So maybe the RNG's going okay. I hope so. We're gonna go up against this Rosalind tank. I think this is a team that I have a team for, right? I think that's important as well. Starting out with a team that like, okay, I can probably make something happen here. So, Rosalind, I'm bringing in some strong purple. I'm also going to do, let's see, like this, and this. Strong individual hitters, but they're gonna, more to which is gonna take out that that Mega Minion, which is so frustrating when you go up against Rosalind, because she just keeps getting that cleansing everything, healing herself. Going to bring in Dima for a strong hit. Also going to bring in Guardian Kong, who may die before he can do anything. But he is there to reflect Quarry. He's also there to dispel the taunt from Lee Kui. So 2 dispellers. What's her name? Delarful are here to protect against the status ailments here from Satin Pimenter and from Quarry. So those are the thoughts. I think I'm going to bring my strong or I bring in the red one. Because that helps my reds and Domitia. Yeah, or I do this. Because that helps the purples and nobody else. The damage is basically the same here no matter what. Let's rely on the purples here. Let's go here. All right, hit number 1. Let's see how we do. Well, that's not the purple board that I was hoping to see. Okay. Let's get this moved up so I can at least make 1 red match. And by doing that, I'm going to also just focus on tiles here against Rosalind. She's already got a Mega Minion. Everybody's full. Maybe by doing that, we suddenly get some more purples up in the middle. So let's do this. Okay. Well, okay. So if I make this, then it ruins the red at the bottom. So let's do the red at the bottom first. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit more purples. Could get really lucky with the purple dragon here. Come on. No, come on, purple dragon. Okay, not quite. Okay, but I'm going to get my reds, and that's nice. There's the purple dragon that I need. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit on this side. Gonna get a couple purples here. Okay, Rosalind's gone. Well, that's nice. Okay. I wonder if I'm able to take out Lee Kui Pretty close. Pretty close. They're going off anyway. I could try 3 tiles into him. I don't know if that's going to work. They're going to get hit anyway. I could swipe this blue up and actually get a red diamond. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, and now Li Kui is going to be almost gone. So never mind. I think rather than taking the red diamond, I'm going to try to take him out. Good. Ooh, and I still get. Whoa, right before Kong dies, let's get my blue reflect up. Okay. Try to feed some tiles into Quarry. Maybe he will kill himself. See you later. Okay. Now, okay. This is great. I just need to worry about Satin Pimenter, but where are my tiles? Okay, there's some tiles. Should be good here. Let's hit with Dima, and then follow up with... Oh, I probably had my dragon sitting here this whole time, didn't I? Might as well use that dragon. Hello, dragon. Thank you. And more to which should finish the job for me. Okay, hit number 1 is done. All right, let's go in for hit number 2 against Domni, or whatever. Tamlin out front and some blue heroes. And so we're bringing in strong greens against that. Xandrella, if we can keep her alive, does that mana control thing where they reduce their mana down to 50% for 4 turns against whoever I aim at and all ice enemies. So that could be a lot of fun. Liana, Toon, I do have her glass costume, but I don't have it limit broken yet. So she does extra damage against ice, and I'd rather use that extra damage against ice here. And then Ma'at gives defense down. Lemonwood does what Lemonwood does. I've got a healing dragon as we're trying to get Vivica up. So let's go in and see how we do. Hey, there's some yellows. There's some greens. Tempted to make a yellow combo into a green. But then again, this yellow and that red kind of does its own thing. Oh, and I get a green dragon. So apparently that was the way to do it. Okay, I think this is going to take out Tamlin, which is a huge boost. That makes things a lot easier. Thank you. Okay, so let's get... he's going to do... That's 4 turns of this. I don't really have a dispel. I'm just going to take the defense down. That's fine. So we'll do this. Who got it? Okay, Lemonwood got it. That's fine. Let's do this where we give mana control to the ice enemies. I think I'm also going to hit Pip. Now, will Pip take it with that Mega Minion? What does that Mega Minion do? Okay, but no, like, cleansing stuff. Okay, fine. So we'll do this. Ooh, not a bad hit, and it looks like Poppet is severely injured. I like that. Maybe I will... Should I take out Poppet or should I take out Richard? Or Thorn, I mean. Let's work on Thorn. Okay. Okay, we're high on mana on everybody. So I can go ahead and use Lemonwood. And that's not a bad strike. I'm going to pop this blue diamond and see if I can get any greens or yellows. Well, he's gone. That's great. I can probably get these greens right here. So he's gone. Good. We are full on mana, so I'm going to heal. Oh, I forgot about Alfred. He was probably ready to go already. And I can follow up here with Lemonwood and see what he does. Not bad. Okay. Pip's still going to hit. But I have Alfred to follow up. Let's do these blues and see if we get some follow-up greens, and we do. Excellent. So Ma'at is going to give everybody defense down and maybe just take out Pip. Yeah. And here we go. Hit number 2 is done. Excellent. Okay, we're going to go in against a Diao-Chan tank with my classic anti-Diao-Chan team. My classic, anyway, because I've got Torben. If you haven't watched my videos before, Torben hits somebody and targets them for death. All the damage that the rest of the team receives, they get 80% of as well. So if I hit Diao-Chan with that and then follow up with Brimstone and Domi Ventus, that should pretty much take care of Diao-Chan, even if she's got some minions on her. And then I've got Phenexa as well to give a little attack boost, and then she's a healer, as is Cleopatra. They do have some insanity on their team with Abigail. So I've got Cleopatra and Phenexa to get rid of that insanity, as well as Domi Ventus, who is immune to it. All right. This is hit number 3. Let's see how it works. Ooh, it might work okay with this many reds all over the place. I'm going to go ahead and get the ones on the outer. Ooh, and then actually I do one here, and that should get me the last one that I need without setting anybody off. Well, that is fantastic. Okay, we do have defense up, so that kind of sucks, but I think I can eat through that. So, Phenexa heals, gives crit chance up and attack up. Now I'm going to hit Diao-Chan with Torben, and she gets both defense down and that little red icon, meaning that all the damage that her allies get, she's going to get as well. Follow up with Brimstone, who is defense down against red, and that didn't do it quite yet for her. But now let's follow up. Where should we follow up? Maybe I'll follow up on... I don't want Dabria to do any reviving, is what I'm thinking. But I've got a lot of reds over here on this side already. So let's keep this going here on this side. This should take out Diao-Chan. Good. A little bit more red. Ooh, and we've got our lovely dragon, which might actually take Abigail out. Haha! Yay, dragon! Okay. Got a little heal with Cleopatra. And can we get some more red tiles here? That is the game. Maybe that answer is no. There's one red tile. Well, it looks like I'm going to get hit by Richard, and hopefully debris doesn't bring anybody back. Yes, excellent. Okay. So this hit's going to suck, but I can do that. Anytime that you want to send me some red tiles would be just fine with me. There's some red. Okay, finally. And they can be ghosted. So I should be able to take out the rest of this team, no problem. Yep. There's my attack up. Well, he might just ignore the ailments. Richard might, so I'm going to hit debris with Torben. Up. Also withstands. Annoying. Okay, and do that. Great. Okay. The reviver's gone, so now it's just a matter of time. I mean, Richard can hit pretty hard, but I'm going to get my heal on again. And now I just need to get another red tile in play here. Let's do these reds. Is that enough? Another hard hit. Ouch. Will my dragon do it? The dragon might do it. Ah! Ha ha ha! Give it up for the dragons in Skyfire, everybody. 3 for 3 so far this war. Pretty happy about that. Hit number 4 against Jishin. Going in against this Void Star tank with red flanks and green wings. I decided to just go strong reds against the wings, and boy, I'm glad I did, because look at that board. I put tunes in the corners, and I'm really glad I did as well, because I figured they could maybe resist the sleep thing from Chikao, and they did. So now I'm left with a full complement of red heroes, just wondering which order to do them all in. And I figured Scoria would take care of Chikao no matter what. So then where did I want to aim the big part of the damage? I felt like Chunky Roy was probably going to be a problem. And then, maybe I should have aimed, what's her name? Charmini, right in the middle. But things are going okay for me so far. At this point, the people on the right are totally paralyzed and whittling their HP away with the devouring goo. The only tricky part is not setting off Chunky Roy, because I didn't want him to heal and cleanse everybody. Yeah, I did these hits without sound, so I'm talking about this after the fact. So I can also say that I'm pretty happy with a pretty solid war effort so far today. But I know if you've been watching my videos, a lot of not so great wars lately. And I am hard at work, as are the other wonderful content creators in Empires and Puzzles, on a collaboration video about what you do during a bad war. So stick around. In just a day or two, that's going to be released. I think it should be out by Saturday morning. I'm going to keep talking through. This one's a little bit long, so if I stop talking and just start playing some music, maybe I will. My only recourse against Fergus still is this Insanity team, which I like quite a bit, and I have a bunch of reds and a sort of okay set of greens, so that I can hopefully get them to reverse their stuff. If I can get Fergus to reverse once, I'm usually in a pretty good spot. Poppet does the soft skin. When I time it out just right, then the Insanity heroes have the soft skin and will not get Insanity on themselves when they fire. When I don't time it out just right, then I have to decide, do I try to fire up, pop it again? Do I hold on to him? Do I just go ahead and fire and then try to heal my insanity down? And that's what I felt like I had to do here. I was hoping that Head of Furies would do her cleric thing and resist, and she didn't do that either. This was a good point for Ceres to fire because there's only one hero with a lot of mana. So great, and Hathor resisted the silence anyway. So I'm in a good spot now, and now I'm doing that same try to figure out, do I pop Atwood now, knowing that I'm gonna have to deal with his insanity, or do I try to pop it up and protect him with soft skin? And I was just like one tile away. Do I go ahead and pop that red diamond? No, I guess I just went for that. I could have popped that red diamond, and maybe it doesn't set off Fergus. But instead, I now have to heal some of this insanity away and hope that the insanity for them does turn on them, and it did. So, whittle away their insanity, and now I do have Pop It, but everything keeps being mistimed as far as when my insanity heroes are ready. So if they don't keep the soft skin on them, I guess that's okay. Luckily, he went insane too, took out Ceres. That little damage from their dragon keeps taking away my soft skin, so that's pretty tricky. It's a long slog here at the end. I thought I'd gamble with 20 insanity and see what we did. So yeah, what's his name? Fangs is gone, and now I just really don't have a friendly board and don't really know where to go to. I think at this point I've said all I need to say. I'll just play some music for the last minute or two here. Final flag here. I didn't feel super confident about it, and I was kind of running out of time. I needed to get this hit done and head to bed. So in that goal to try to make your wars go better and not deal with bad wars and all that kind of stuff. If you don't feel super confident going in, take a break. choose a different enemy, redo your team. Of course, this board is completely unfriendly, so that with a good board, this team could have probably done something. But you can see with this board, not too much is going to happen. So I'll just let this play out, but thank you very much for watching, and again, stay tuned for that collaboration video coming out in just a day or two. See you next time.